A Fatal Trend, The Dangers of Vaping.
My name is Ellie Sellers.
And my name is Mallory Hardy, and we're both sophomores here at the Pickens County College and Career Center.
This year for HOSA, we chose to compete in health education.
For our instructional topic, we chose vaping. The goal of our topic is to educate students and raise awareness about the health effects and misconceptions of vaping. Just one example would be the recent double lung transplant of a Michigan teen due to the side effects of vaping.
For our instructional planning process, Mallory and I sat down and made a list of health-related issues that were present in the United States. We chose vaping because we observed that it's one of the issues most prevalent in our community, and that is a topic that many people, primarily teenagers, are undereducated on.
Then we worked together and brainstormed ideas to create our lesson plan narrative. We wanted to make a presentation that was not only effective but easy to understand.
The value of our presentation is extremely significant to our chosen audience. We cannot explain how important it is that teenagers understand the hidden dangers of vaping since they are around it constantly.
Just to highlight our presentation, we will now give you a brief description of our lesson plans. Before we even begin our presentation, we will encourage students to take an anonymous online survey to gain access to local statistics. We want students to be interactive and take part in our presentation, so they will use their phone to take the survey. They will also be able to use it at other points in our lesson.
Then we will begin our Heroes Have Capes, Not Vapes PowerPoint presentation. It begins with a vaping prevention ad to introduce our topic to students and summarize what our lesson will be about.
We will then show students the national vaping statistics. This will show students just how many people are being affected in our nation daily.
The next thing we will cover in our presentation is one of the most common misconceptions of vaping, that it is safer than smoking cigarettes. There are so many people that believe this myth. However, there are no proven facts that say it's more dangerous. It's definitely not safer.
Students will then be shown the local vaping statistics. They need to be aware of the issues that are occurring in their own community.
The following slide will include something that we hope makes the biggest impact on students. They will be shown an ABC 7 Chicago news broadcast of a Michigan teen who just recently received a double lung transplant due to his vaping habits. We want students to comprehend that real people are being affected by vaping daily and that it's a life-threatening thing to be addicted to.
Next, we want to warn students of both the known and unknown health effects of vaping. Vaping is something that became popular just recently, so many of the long-term health effects haven't yet been discovered.
To finish up our PowerPoint presentation, we will introduce a method used to quit vaping. If our lesson inspired someone to quit vaping, then I think it is only fair that we give them a place to start.
After our PowerPoint, students will get on their phones again to play a game of Kahoot. This will test their knowledge to that of the other students. From mine and Ellie's experience, games of Kahoot can get pretty competitive, so we think students will really enjoy this.
Finally, to end our Heroes Have Capes, Not Vapes presentation, students will take a short online survey. This is for us to be able to see the knowledge that they pertained.
As a reminder and to raise awareness for vaping, each student will receive a bracelet with our slogan, Heroes Have Capes, Not Vapes, on them. Our hope is that each bracelet will remind students that vaping is dangerous before they even think about doing it.
My role in our lesson preparation was that I created the online survey, created our game of Kahoot, and I helped with the lesson plan narrative.
My role in our prep is that I also helped with the lesson plan narrative and I created our video outline.
To reiterate the techniques that we will be using to evaluate the effectiveness of our lesson, the students that are attending our presentation will take a survey before the lesson to gain local statistics. They will play a game of Kahoot to test their newly acquired knowledge to the other students, and they will take a post-test to see what they learned from our presentation.
One of the questions on the post-test asked students to evaluate the presenters. We did this to be able to improve our lesson each time so that we can make the biggest impact on students possible.
We hope you enjoyed our lesson outline and that we will soon get to show you our completed presentation.
Until then, please remember, Heroes have capes, not vapes.